What's going on, guys? My name's Chris. Welcome to another Deus Ex Human Revolution Let's Play video. I wasn't really pleased with the sound of the last video. I apologize for that. It was a little bit lower than I thought because I'm recording using Bandicam, and I just record using in-game sound attached to my Blue Snowball mic instead of using like Audacity to record the sound separately. So it came out kind of shitty in the last one. So I apologize about that. So I went ahead and turned up all the levels in this game, in the game volume. So hopefully it should balance out a little bit better. I did a little check and it sounded okay. So, all right, we got some playmates coming up here. I can go in this room, but there's really not much point. All you can do is hack a computer. It just goes to a security camera that serves no purpose. Look at those guys playing around over there. You can grab those cans, I think. I don't think you can actually bring them through, though.
Stand still. Stand still.
I'm standing still. Did you really hit me in my ass? Alright, you.
I have to do this. I have no
to do this. Take a nap. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Sing him a nursery rhyme while I push their shit in. And you guys can go to sleep too. That must have hurt your foot too, man. That couldn't have felt good. Wow, that was sudden. One bullet, let's make it count. Should get almost everybody there. Alright, we should be good. I'm not good on ammo. I don't even give a fuck.
Stand still.
But I think the last... Boy, am I glad you're turned off. I think the last section's coming up right now, so... Yeah, this should be it. Once I take this elevator up, it's game on. It's a good thing, too, because I don't have any ammo. It's time to switch to the big boys. Yes, I'm sure. Why can I not control any movement? What the fuck? Okay, there we go. I thought that was glitching out for a second. Hopefully I can pick up some rockets or something. We'll see. What an awesome weapon. That's probably my favorite weapon in the game, honestly. Revolver with exploding bullets. Aside from the shotgun, I don't know, this is pretty awesome. It reminds me a lot of Resistance 2. When Resistance 2 first came out on the PS3, the revolver, it might have been a Resistance 1 as well, but I never played Resistance 1, I just played 2. And that game's revolver had a secondary fire where the bullets would explode after you fire them, so you can like hit 2 or 3 guys and then hit the button and they hit both of them. Pretty awesome. Yeah, this is the end. Oh wait, did I miss anything on the ground here? No. Alright, no rockets. I don't think there's any in the room either, so I'm debating dropping. Dropping this for the plasma rifle, but then again I threw away all that ammo too. Nope, we're just gonna go through it like this.
What the hell?
There's also a really easy way to do this fight, which I might do. I might show you that as long as you get your augmentations high enough in the hacking department.
Oh my god.
Water pressure nominal 173 psi.
Who am I?
Communications web online.
I feel cold.
Drones 1 through 3 within operational parameters.
I don't remember.
Drone 4 disconnected.
Let me go.
Processing.
Oh God, please help me. I'm scared.
Core temperature stable.
Fucked up, man.
Processing.
Fucked up.
Zhao, what are you doing?
Connecting to Panchaea's Haran project, Mr. Jensen. The most advanced quantum computer slave to the human brain, and the closest to perfection we'll ever achieve. I'm going to use it to hack Darrow's signal and rework the message to our benefit.
Our benefit? You mean the Illuminati's?
Someone has to override the signal and be the world's savior. And let's be honest, neither of us would trust anyone else to fill that role. Computer, begin EEG sync.
So much pain.
Syncing beta waves at 40 cycles per second.
Sleep, please. Let me sleep.
Incompatible master slave chain.
Suffering, man.
Alert. Unable to transfer control to Alpha Pod.
The system won't recognize my chip.
Uh-oh.
Neural systems offline. Rerouting control of the chain.
I can't control Iron.
Increasing glutaminase by 32%.
Zhao, get them out of there. I have to reach the control chamber.
No! I can still control it. I'm in control!
Stop the signal.
Security alert.
Through the primary control hatch.
Oh shit.
Alright. So.
Alpha Pod security implant.
Oh, let me turn down that music a little bit. Jesus.
To access Alpha Pod,
Alright, so.
purge tertiary pods.
This gun can actually. Whoops. There we go. Switch.
I
Come
must
on.
be the one to alter the signal.
Can actually
Once
shoot
I
through
do,
walls.
the council will welcome me with open arms.
I believe.
No! Protect Mother! Stay away! Stay
There we go.
away!
We got one.
Batman is here. Why does he want to kill us? He is with him.
You have to have been better
There
served
we go.
keeping your head down, Johnson.
There's 4 guns there. So you don't have to get them all.
I'll do it, Mother.
Not
Just
necessary.
don't hurt anymore. Just no more pain. Please keep him away from us. Security measures are sufficient.
Matter of fact, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I want to save the ammo for the boss. Down here, as long as you get your augmentation
Once the
straight,
weight of their gaze touches you,
should be,
there is no escape.
or not. It should be over here actually. There we go.
Hydrostatic pressure rising.
Let's just see the code. Fuck
It
it.
hurts. It hurts so much.
Manual override of tertiary pods initiated.
Blaster.
Total system purge in effect. Shutting down tertiary stations. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric
Well, it won't hurt
discharge
me.
sequence initialized.
Where did you get that cold? From that fool, Darrow. This will not.
There we go.
I can't.
There's a shield in front of her. But that there's a shield in front of her, but the laser rifle will go right through it. Ouch. That's what we're talking about right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. She is charred like barbecue. Alright. No, I don't want to be part of the Hiron Project.
Hello, Adam. Welcome to the Edge. It is not the end of the world, but you can see it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to monitor and report on the news, Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place, including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know. Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam? We are at the fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything. He believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal. Everything you worked so hard to uncover will be exposed. But only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. However, if you desire, I can alter Darrow's message. Conceal the creation of the biochip while putting in new content.
Content blaming the humanity front, like Sarif suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological warfare in a more desperate attempt to get rid of augmented people.
But why? What would that achieve?
In time, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution as they desire. But if you want me to perform this edit for you, you must disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Alternatively, Darrow's message can be adjusted to erase all mention of the power group known as the Illuminati. I can report that lack of proper regulation allowed vast quantities of neuropozyne to become contaminated prior to reaching the market.
Taggart's preference. You think the world will buy a made-up story about neuropozyne poisoning?
You might be surprised by what people believe. I can convince them. And having experienced the negative effects of corporate negligence firsthand, a majority of people might force the world to place harsh restrictions on all human enhancement research. But only if you disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Of course, there is another option. This passage leads to Panchaea's pressure regulation controls. Destroy them and the installation will cave in on itself, overwhelmed by the weight of the ocean pressing against it. Everyone inside the structure will die.
That's a solution?
No one will be left to tell the world what happened, Adam. Nobody will be able to spin the story.
Including me.
The choice is yours. Do you believe you have the wisdom to choose an appropriate future for mankind? Or do you trust mankind to find the answers on its own?
Alright. So that's a hell of a choice that we have to make. So, I'm going to call it quits here because I'm about to record all 4. I think there's only 4. But I'm about to record all these endings for you guys and I'm going to play them after my commentary is done. But thanks very much for sticking with the series. For those of you who watched it from the beginning, like as I was posting, very, very sorry about the delay that I took in the middle there. But if you stuck with it all the way, I'm very glad that you did. I hope you enjoyed the series. And I really enjoyed making it for you. I know I switched from like PS3 to PC about halfway, but I was having a lot of trouble with my capture device. So I decided PC was the best way to go. And turns out it worked out pretty well. I'm loving it on PC even more than console. Can't beat a keyboard and mouse in my opinion for these kind of games. Anyway, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna record these three endings. It's pretty much just shows a video that's quite similar actually, and then the one over there. And I'm gonna put them all at the end of this video. So I'll see you guys in the next playthrough. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.
If you do this, first-hand experience with corporate negligence on such a grand scale may convince mankind to enact harsh restrictions on human enhancement research. Are you sure this is your choice? So be it then.
Freedom. To those who don't have it, it's more valuable than gold. But where should it start and end? We humans often think we have the right to expand, absorb, convert, or possess anything we need to reach our dreams. But time and time again, hasn't this led to conflicts with others who essentially believe the same thing? Looking back on the challenges I faced, at the way I often resolve them, I realize morality can become our saving grace. Most of the time, didn't I try to keep my values in mind, knowing how my actions would affect others? More often than not, I resisted the urge to abuse power and resources simply to reach my goals more swiftly. I managed to hang on to my humanity. But the temptation to ignore it was always there. It's that temptation that so worries Taggart. He's not afraid of freedom. He's afraid of the chaos that erupts when individuals have nothing but morality to constrain them. He wants us to regulate enhancement technologies because he fears all that power, without limits, without guide rails to keep us from abusing it. Absolute freedom is no better than chaos. Society needs laws and regulations to protect it. So if the men and women behind Taggart need to work in the shadows, pulling strings to enable us to head in a safe direction, will supporting them be all that bad? If they're as wise as Taggart says, how bad will their leadership be? I just hope they stand by what they say.
If you do this, the unadulterated truth in Darrow's confession may well convince mankind to cast all science and technology aside, to ensure that future generations grow up free and whole. Are you sure this is your choice? So be it then.
Albert Einstein said, technological progress is like an axe in the hands of a pathological criminal. Took me a while, but I finally see his point. How often have we chased the dream of progress only to see it perverted? More often than not, haven't the machines we built to improve life shattered the lives of millions? And now we want to turn that dream on ourselves to fundamentally improve who we are. Experience has shown me how dangerous that can be. How many times in the Call of Duty did I almost fall into the trap of taking shortcuts, abusing my abilities or the resources at hand? I resisted. Barely at times, because I valued human lives and considerations. Can I truly despise others who fall? Technology offers us strength. Strength enables dominance, and dominance paves the way for abuse. Darrow understood this. He knew that using technology to become something more than we are risks losing our ability to love, aspire, or make moral choices. The very things that make us human. It also risks giving some men the power to make others what they choose, regardless of the cost to human dignity. The suffering Darrow inflicted is not the end of the world. It is merely the seed for change. And change never comes without pain.
If you do this, the focus of hatred may shift to those responsible for unleashing biological warfare, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution. Are you sure this is your choice? So be it then.
Sarif was right about one thing. It's in our nature to want to rise above our limits. Think about it. We were cold, so we harnessed fire. We were weak, so we invented tools. Every time we met an obstacle, we used creativity and ingenuity to overcome it. The cycle is inevitable. But will the outcome always be good? I guess that will depend on how we approach it. These past few months, I was challenged many times. But more often than not, didn't I try to keep morality in mind, knowing that my actions didn't have to harm others? Time and time again, didn't I resist the urge to abuse power and resources simply to achieve my goals more swiftly? In the past, we've had to compensate for weaknesses, finding quick solutions that only benefit a few. But what if we never need to feel weak or morally conflicted again? What if the path Sarif wants us to take enables us to hold on to higher values with more stability? One thing is obvious. For the first time in history, we have a chance to steal fire from the gods. To turn away from it now, to stop pursuing a future in which technology and biology combine, leading to the promise of a singularity, would mean to deny the very essence of who we are. No doubt the road to get there will be bumpy, hurting some people along the way. But won't achieving the dream be worth it? We can become the gods we've always been striving to be. We might as well get good at it.
If you do this, the world will be left with questions and may never reach a consensus. Are you sure this is your choice? We have little time left, Adam. And might I say, it has been a pleasure.
Do I trust mankind to save itself? That's what Eliza was asking. The truth is, I don't know. After everything I've seen, all the fighting and the chaos around me, I only know what I want to believe. Somehow, human decency will triumph. These past few months, I've faced many life-threatening situations. I could have given up many times, but my need to know the truth, to uncover the secrets that others were hiding, and to survive forced me to keep on going. Most of the time, I tried to keep my values in mind, knowing my actions did not have to harm others. I held on to my humanity, resisting the urge to abuse power or resources in order to meet my goals. And in the end, I got the job done. But does this mean I have the right to choose for everyone? No. Because it isn't up to me. It isn't up to Darrow, Sarif, or Taggart either. Ordinary men and women will have to decide together what course mankind should take. The kind of people who time and time again have picked and chosen the future in highly practical ways, slowing change when it's negative, speeding it up when it's good. Can they do it again? I don't know. But I do know I'm not about to let anyone in this station, myself included, stand in their way.
You worry too much, Morgan. There's nothing we can't manage given time. She's here. I have to cut this short. Keep going through the wreckage. Maybe we'll find something we can use for the Morpheus initiative. Come in! Dr. Reed. We're so pleased you decided to join us.
Where else could I go?
No regrets, my dear. As Ariadne told Theseus before he entered the Minotaur's labyrinth, always forward, never left or right. You'll be very interested in our current project. We're breaking new ground.
Yes, the nanite virus chimera is quite intriguing. I'm looking forward to seeing the hybrid project up close, Mr. Page.
And so you shall. But please, call me Bob.